Of course, that is the participants of the 5,000 meters of men's final. Dennis Kipkoech Kemboi, Cornelius Kibet Kemboi, Michael Kibet, Cornelius Conor, Nehemiah Kipngeno, Matthew Kipchumba, Festus Kimoro, Victor Kibet, and Andrew Alamisi is also in the mix. Dennis Kipkemoy is there. Kevin Cornelius Kibichi, Melvin Lengeya, Gerald Kipkemboy, Duncan Waweru, Benedict Njeroge, and Linus Nderitu. Those are the 5,000 meters athletes who are preparing to compete this morning. I can see Alamisi there. I can see Matthew Kipsang there. Be sure to mark those names. Dennis Kipkoech, Cornelius Kimboy, Matthew Kipsang, Andrew Alamisi. Mark those names in that event.
We have Dennis Kipkoech Kimboy, Cornelius Kibet Kimboy, Michael Kibet.
Michael Kibet there. Cornelius Conor. Nehemiah Kipyegon. Matthew Kipchumba. Festus Kimarwa there. Andrew Alamisi there. Dennis Kipkemoy. Kelvin Korir and Cornelius Kibichi. Melvin Lengeya. Gerald Kipkemboy there. Duncan Waweru. Then Benedict Jorogan. Linus Nderitu. Those are 17 athletes competing in that event. Those are 17 athletes competing in that event. Let's wait and see how the race will unfold. And off they go. Remember, that is the 5,000 meters men's final, where nowadays this race has turned out to be just like a sprinting event. And as we were talking here with Isabella Uchichi, she was saying that this looks like a sprinting race. And of course, for this event here, one has to just qualify for the Commonwealth Games. And of course, the prize money ongoing there as we also continue with the 5,000 meters race. Well, in the last edition, that is in 2022 in Birmingham, Kenya managed to win a silver medal through Nicholas Kimeli and a bronze medal through Jacob Krop. And of course, the winner here was Uganda's Jacob Kiplimo, who bagged a gold medal in this event. And of course, we shall be trying to also win back the title from wrestle back the title from Uganda, where Kiplimo is holding that title. And I know he is a man of all surfaces. Don't be surprised to see him competing again at the Commonwealth Games to go and retain his title. Of course, we've seen many Ugandans competing here in these races. They have been trying to win this event. They have been trying to qualify for the Commonwealth Games. And of course, when the national championships are happening, we have guests from other countries, South Sudan, Uganda, Tanzania, who normally come to compete here. And of course, we have the diaspora athletes who are also in the country. And of course, there you can see 3 athletes leading there. We have Cornelius Kemboi among the leading athletes. And of course, besides Cornelius is Dennis Kipkemoi. And of course, we have some of the best athletes like Andrew Alamisi, who is also in the mix. We have Dennis Kemboy, who is also the 3,000 meters silver medalist under 20. We have Alamisi is the world under 20 champion in the 5,000 meters race. Well, Mulemi, I can see you are removing your sweater here, your jacket. Is it getting hot in this 5,000 meters race? He will be coming back. Remember, the team that will be selected here will be able to, of course, wrestle the title being held by Uganda through Jacob Kiplimo. They will be able to battle it maybe and win back that gold medal. And Wesonga, you are here.
Yes, we are here with the CDM for the Commonwealth Games. Madam Jocelyn is here. All NOC officials are here also. Ogola is here. All NOC officials are here. So we thank everyone who has come to watch. The field is packed on the dire side, fully packed as we watch this 3-day event. This is the last day of the championship.
And of course, they are waiting for the team. They want to be handed over the team because they will be taking the team to Scotland. And this is part of the qualification, that is, they have to run in a trials. And we had on Thursday athletes competing in the semi-finals in this event, where these athletes, the 17 athletes, managed to get slots to compete or run in the finals. And the race looks slow, 9 laps to go. They are all still stuck together. Who is going to maybe pull a break from this event? And of course, on the other side, you can see the javelin guys are trying to warm up there. Remember, this is men's final javelin. And Julius Yego, that is YouTube, is also here. And he earlier said that this is his last Commonwealth Games. He will be going for the last Commonwealth Games. A lot of excitement here at the stadium. A lot of people, they are looking for seats to sit on the other side. And that tells you the reason why the stadium needs to be, maybe a roof has to be put so that they can be able to follow this event comfortably without interruption of the weather or the rains. 5,000 meters finals, men's race final, they are still stuck together. And of course, Cornelius Kemboy from North Rift, that is, he trains in Iten and brother Colm. And he is now dictating that pace. He is the one controlling the pace there. And hanging on there is Dennis Kipkemoy, number 049. And we have also Michael Kibet in that leading pack. And of course, we have an athlete who has gone to the front. I'll bring you his name in a few. That is from my screen. That is, I am not able to catch his name, but he has pulled a surprise there. He has gone to the front. And of course, bib number 025. bib number 025. That is Melvin Lengeya representing Central, and of course, Cornelia still hanging on there. That is 5 laps to go. They are very close there. They are still.
We have Western. We have Cornelius Kimboy.
And now these athletes have engaged another gear, and of course the pace has gone up. Matthew Kipsang from the Kenya Defense Forces running from the inside there. And of course, those are some of the top athletes who are trying to, of course, make the team. 4 laps to go. Who is going to win this race? Now the pace has gone up. 4 laps to go. Lemayan from Central is still leading there. Remember, this event is being powered by KCB. And of course, we have Victor Kibet from Western, representing Western, also in the lead there. And of course, we have also Nehemiah Kipngeno. I think Kipngeno comes from the South Rift. Those are some of the top athletes. And of course, when running such a race, when you are so many, of course, athletes normally prefer to run from the outside lane, because once you are locked inside, it will be hard for you to get out of that locked place. Of course, Dennis Kiprop now coming in. Alamisi also following closely there. As you can see, Cornelia still hanging on, still dictating the pace there. Who will win this race? I believe it will be a sprinting, of course, a sprinting finish in this event. There they go, still stuck together. 3 laps to go. It's getting hotter. And of course, Michael Kibet there, still hanging on. We have the Kenya Defense Forces athlete, that is Matthew Kipsang. We have Dennis. Remember, Dennis represented Kenya at the World Under-20 Championships in the 3,000 meters race. Cornelius now taking the lead there. Dennis following closely. And then, of course, Matthew Kipsang there. Who is hiding his cards here? They are all... They are all, of course, trying to outpace each other, but because Cornelius has since from the start lead in this pace, and of course it's 2 laps to go. Matthew Kipsang now coming to second behind Cornelius Kimboy. Remember, Cornelius trains in the 10 under brother column, and last time in 2022 he represented Kenya. He was a finalist in the 5,000 meters at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, and I believe he went there, and he wants to go back there. Now it is a long chain there. Alamisi in 4th place, trying to hang on. Of course, Dennis is also there. Remember, Dennis and Alamisi represented Kenya at the World Under-20 Championships in Lima, Peru. As you can see there, Cornelia still leading, looking comfortable there, coming to the 100-meter stretch there as they head to the bell. Now 4 athletes. 4 athletes stuck together, following one another. Of course, Festus Kimoro is now 3rd. Cornelius, Matthew, Festus, Andrew Alamisi, Dennis Kimboy. 4 athletes now following one another there. Who will be able to outsprint the others? Of course, Festus, they are trying to get outside the other lane. And of course, Kimboy is refusing. Cornelius has said no, he is still hanging on. And of course, it's now a battle between the 4 athletes. Festus, Matthew, Cornelius, and of course we have Andrew Alamisi trying to pull the last one there, coming into the last stretch of the 100 meters. And of course you can hear the stadium has erupted. And of course Matthew Kipsang has done it. He has done it, of course he outsprints the Cornelius there, and there he goes. He finishes the race in 13:45:39. Cornelius comes in second, and of course Alamisi is 3rd. Remember, Andrew Alamisi is the World Under-20 champion in the same distance. This is very nice for Alamisi because he missed a chance to represent Kenya at the world cross country in January. What a race! What a race! Wow, that is the recap of the race. And as you can see there, Matthew Kipsang there trying, of course, calculating, doing some mathematics there. And of course, that is when he decided to strike. That is in the last 200 meters. He was doing some calculation there, and there he outpaced Cornelius and now went for the line. And Cornelius could not respond. And of course, there, as you can see, the slow motion of that event, how he had calculated for that race, and there he goes for the win. Congratulations to Matthew Kipsangs from the Kenya Defense Forces, followed by Cornelius Kemboi, and of course, third was Andrew Alamise, the world under 20 5,000 meters champion. And of course, some fans here from the Kenya Defense Forces, very happy that their athletes are doing so well.
Wakakimbia more than my BB. Ufuchi nilifanya sasa nilikuwa number 11 because ilikuwa opposite. Yeah.
Like